Hey Saggies, so I'm here to do this week's generals for yourself from the 27th until the 3rd of July. Can't believe we're already halfway through this year. These will be extended readings, so if you want this particular extended, you can hit the Vimeo link in the description box below. Or if you'd like to join the Patreon site where you can get access to all of the extenders every single week, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, you can check on other people's. That's all on Patreon, which is in the link below as well. My social media links are in the description box as well. Be careful because there is a couple of scammers on Facebook at the moment using my photos. I can't send friend requests from my business page on Facebook. So if you get a friend request, it's not me. And I don't message people randomly either. I will email out from the website. So my website is linked in the description box below as well. There is a deal going on tonight for 30-minute live readings for £22.22 until the 31st of July. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'm using my Empowerment Oracle deck. I'll be clarifying a little bit before I go into the extended. So Sagittarius for the 27th to the 3rd. What is going on? Sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is around your womb, sexual organs. It deals with sexual partners, children, generational issues, that type of thing. But it's also the chakra of creativity and ideas. So this week could be a really creative week for yourself. What's crossing that energy is karma. So it's kind of reminding you that what we put out is what we get back. So if you're putting out your creativity, if you're putting out, planting the seeds for your own creations and that type of thing, that's what you're going to get back. You're going to get more opportunities to do that. So be very careful this week because you're in a karmic loop. And just remember what we put out comes back. That's also a reminder for what other people are sending towards us as well. Why is this coming right now? Because we've got divine protection. So you are being divinely protected, and I kind of want to say make sure you're listening to your instincts. So if your instincts are saying no, don't do that, don't do it. That type of energy. In the recent past, we have freedom. So Sagittarius, you've got some kind of freedom going on, a freedom loop, but you're still carrying the shackles to the past in a sense. You're not fully chained to the past anymore, but you are carrying some kind of energy from the past. So at present, we do have the throat chakra and the moon. So the throat chakra is about speaking your truth. It's connected with years as well, so we've got to listen as well as speak. And then we've got the moon, sign of Pisces. The moon is about letting go of fears that are holding us back, speaking through illusions. Be careful that some of the things that you take on board aren't illusions, because we can get into that feeling of, victim mentality, and we think people are talking about us and that type of thing, and most of the time it's an illusion. With the moon being there, the moon sheds light on darkest of areas as well, so there could be some clarity coming through. I just feel like it's a week of creativity. Near future, we've got conflict, and I feel like this is where you can actually stop this from happening. Maybe that's why I was saying if your gut instinct tells you not to do something, then don't do it. It's a week to try and free yourself from conflict and not to get involved in conflict. Remember, you're in that karmic loop, and what we put out, it comes back. You are divinely protected though, so I do feel like you're getting enough signs to kind of keep you away from this conflict. It may be someone else bringing the conflict towards you, but the signs are going to be there in order for you to kind of sway it, give it a wide berth. Your power is the leap of faith. So it's to have a leap of faith in yourself to open new doors. So maybe the conflict is from the past, something that you've already freed yourself from. So, sometimes we can keep going around in these cycles, and there's just no need. Go through the new doors. There's something new on the other side of the doors. You've just got to have that power to push those doors open, take the leaps of faith, and take the risks that come along with that in order to move forward. Because karmically, that's going to pay off big style. If you do that, the outside influence to this reading is love. So love could be the heart of the matter. It could be relationships. There could be conflict within relationships or about relationships. And that's the outside influence. In your hopes and fears, we've got temptation. That's the devil energy, toxic energies. I really feel like this week, Sagittarius, it's about not going back into negative cycles, whether it be negative thoughts around negative people, negative behaviours, that type of energy. You know, sometimes we can be tempted back into those cycles. This week, you're in this karmic loop of kind of allowing the temptations to kind of dissipate away. So there may be something coming up. It could be, you know, just be careful with that devil card being there. I want to look into that when I go into clarity of it. Because your outcome is call of the wild. So by the end of this week, there could be a lot of funky dreams, Sagittarius. I want to hear. I love dreams. I'm mad on dreams, to be honest. You may be drawn towards certain animals. These could be your spirit animals. But the call of the wild, again, it's protection. It is protection. So you need to protect yourself as well, though, because the universe can't do it all for you. You know, if you know that something's bad for you, or you know someone's bad for you, you've got to have that power within you to say, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, setting strong boundaries with yourself as well as others, you know. So don't break your own boundaries. If you say, right, I'm not going to deal with that, then don't go back and deal with it. You know, I'm not going to behave like that, or I'm not going to be around people who behave like that, then don't put yourself back into it, if you get what I mean. So let me get some clarity on this before I go into the extended. So the sacral chakra, 6 of Cups, could be dealing with issues around children. The 6 of Cups can be issues from the past as well. So the karma is the challenge. The 2 of Wands. See, there's a need to put distance between you and some kind of karmic drama, conflict, you know, that type of energy. There's a need for you to kind of distance yourself from things that bring out that type of energy in you. So in the past, we've got this freedom. In the extended, I'm going to be looking a lot deeper. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it felt like you were free from a cycle, but nothing good was coming from it. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy there. So some of my Sagittarius may have gone into like an emotional kind of like victim mentality role. And we all do it, you know. So at present, we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I kind of want to say, don't speak when you're feeling emotional, because it can come out wrong. And then we have Justice, which is karmic justice again. I want to know about this conflict. The 4 of Swords. There's something that you can be all up in your head about, but you don't really tell people. Page of Wands. Are you scared of telling people just in case it don't work? You know, is there an element of you, like, I want to say in a child then, an element of you that wants to get excited about something, but you're so used to, like, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or things not working out the way you wanted it to, or creating conflict. You know, you're worried about it creating conflict, or someone using your ideas. On top of this conflict, we've got the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is like an anxiety feeling. It could be nightmares, it could be sleepless nights, all up in your head, because the thought concepts are there. Make sure you're not putting yourself into that situation. You know, you've got to move on from it, the 8 of Cups. It's time to move on from it. The search for something newer, more meaningful, because the 8 of Cups to me is to stop looking back on that trophy cabinet of pain where all the cups are there. He's locking it up and he's just on his way. Sometimes we can keep going back and revisiting it and trying to dust the old trophies and try and make them shine, you know what I mean? But what is the point? You know, if it's just cups of pain, what's the point in keep revisiting it? Your power is to take a leap of faith. The Sun. It's to have the happy outcomes. Go for the new ideas. It's something new. The outside influence to this is love. 7 of Swords. Stealing, lying, cheating, betrayal, deception. You may feel like that's been done to you. But I kind of want to say, if you're ready to move on from it, move on from it, because you've got options. The 7 of Cups. You've got options opening up. The Knight of Cups. See, there's new offers coming in. Don't block out new offers because of past energies. You know, this devil energy, the 7 of Wands. Is it the devil inside you? Like, not the devil inside you, if you know what I mean. Is there something inside you that says, right, I've got to stand up for myself, or I've got to defend my beliefs and decisions? Maybe you're still in fight mode from something from the past, and it keeps kind of returning with this conflict. I feel like it's time to douse the flames and move forward. You know, you can't live in anger and hatred, you know, especially when you're in a karmic loop. Your outcome is some kind of delay, and I feel like it's for you to delay any conversations, that type of thing. Because again, I kind of want to say, don't communicate when you're feeling emotional, you know, this week. So this week, it's almost like focus on you, focus on saying goodbye to the past, rather than keep reliving it over and over again, because you've got new offers coming in. But I feel like you're tempted back due to the drama or something. It's you're going to have to write it and let me know. But if you like the reading, give me a thumbs up. And if I'm meeting you on the extended, I'm going over there now. If this is where I leave you, I'll leave you with lots of love. Bye.